Hello. Yeah, one-on-one. Don't worry, there's a couple people on YouTube. Let's see here. Yeah, it'd be like a tutoring session or something. Okay, I'm just gonna put this video up on the website. Right. And yeah, I think another student reached out to me today saying there's something going on in band. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, but yeah, we'll probably have lower attendance today, which is fine. That just happens sometimes. You know, sometimes in regular class there's like a band trip and then half the class is gone, right? So let me just add this and we'll get started. I do wonder though, this next topic is a big one. It's like a really big topic. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, I wonder if maybe today can just be more of a review and we can do some more like multiplying and dividing. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Oh, nice. Where'd you go biking to? Oh, right on. It's a great activity to do these days because you can keep that social distance from other people, but you get a little bit of exercise, some fresh air. That's great. Oh, nice. So you got some exercise. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Good for you. Okay. Copy this. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll keep it short today, cause yeah, is it still just you in okay, we got a couple. Yeah, we have a few people in Discord. That's great. Okay, so yeah, this is awesome. I thought maybe it was just one or two people because even on YouTube, there's only one person watching. Yeah, I hesitate to like do big topics when there's low attendance because, well, you know, it's not rocket science, right? If it's important, then everyone should hear it. So right now we've got yeah, just what is it? 4 people here, 1 person. Oh, there's 3 people on YouTube now, so 8 people. So it's still less than a third of the class. So, I understand that people do watch the videos after class. I think that there was something like 4 exit slips that happened over the weekend, which is totally fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But it tells me that people are watching videos after the fact, which is exactly the whole reason I'm on YouTube in the first place. So it's totally fine. Yeah, I still think that even though people are watching it after the fact, I'd still like to hold off on doing a new big topic. So what I'll do is I'll just do some review of multiplying and dividing rational expressions. And then we'll call it a day. We'll do maybe 2 or 3 examples and a quick exit slip, and that'll be it. So I think we're in chapter 6 now, yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, create a rational expression. No, I don't want to do that. Simplify and state the non-permissible values for this. Yeah, okay. This is a good one. Okay, this is a good warm-up question. Okay, I'll do all 3. And you know what? Actually, I don't want to write the whole question down, so I'm just going to take a picture of this. So that should make things a little bit easier. There we go. Excuse me just for 1 sec while I figure this out. Get out the camera button again. Here we go. There we are. And, oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, this is what I wanted. This good stuff right here. Okay. So yeah, maybe we can do these questions here, and maybe what I'll do is I'll do one, and then I'll get you to do one, and then I will do another one, and then the last one will be an exit slip. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Looks like more and more people are coming on into the Discord too, so that's good. Okay, and we'll use this photo, and I'll just put it right here. Okay, so this is question number 10. By the way, this is a companion book to your book. I found it in a closet in my classroom. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, so it looks the same as your book, except it's not hardcover, and it says student workbook on the front. So it's a great source of problems in here. It's like almost no explanations or anything. Like your textbook has lots of explanations. This is mostly just like questions, right? So it's supposed to be like this. You're supposed to have a copy of this, but I could only find the one. So it couldn't get you to all to share it, especially not with all of the social distancing practices that we're supposed to have. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to state the non-permissible values for this guy right here. Yeah, so that's not too bad. So I'll just write it right on the page as if it's real paper. So I'll go in black. So the first thing I want to do is I want to factor this. So we're going to factor this. I'm going to make my pen a little bit thinner too. Okay, so I got to factor the denominator. So I'm thinking, what, -3, -1? So that's going to be -3, or x minus 3, and x minus 1, right? Because -3 times -1 is +3, and -3 minus 1 is -4. So that's just what we want. So this is going to be 1 over x minus 3 times x minus 1, and that means that the NPVs are x equals 3 and x equals 1. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so for part B, this is kind of an open-ended question. So I want you to create a rational expression in which x cannot be equal to 2 or 3. So in other words, these are the NPVs, right? NPVs. Quick note, on the exit slip, several students were calling this MPV. And part of me thinks that that's because it sounds kind of like MVP, like most valuable player. Just be aware it's NPV, like non-permissible values, okay? So these are the non-permissible values here. So I think I'll just give you 1 minute. I don't think you need too much time. Like there's not a whole lot of algebra that you need to do for this question because you're kind of making up your own work. So I'll give you 1 minute and we'll see how that goes. Okie dokie, that's that. All right, let's jump into this. Okay, so really, if x is not able to be equal to 2 or 3, well, that means that in the denominator we are going to have x minus 2 or x minus 3 in the denominator. So that's what we have. So if you have anything in the numerator, that's fine. So let's just make it a 1. If you wanted to, you could have like your favorite number. Maybe your favorite number is 53 or something like that. It doesn't really matter. Oops, why doesn't that look nice? Come on, 5. There we go. So maybe it's 53. The numerator doesn't really matter. It could even be 53x, right? Or 22 minus 53x, right? It really doesn't matter what's in the numerator. All that really matters here is that the denominator has x minus 2 and x minus 3. Okay. Alrighty, so let's move on. So let's simplify and state the non-permissible values for this one. Okay, so let's start off by looking at the non-permissible values. So in this case, the denominator is x plus 3, and when that is equal to 0, that means that x is equal to negative 3. So the non-permissible values are x is negative 3. So in other words, that's the value that x is not allowed to be equal to. So now let's simplify this by factoring the numerator. So we are going to factor this. Okay, so let's factor this, and I will get, I'm thinking positive 8, negative 3, x plus 8, x minus 3. You know what? I bet you anything that there's a typo here. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this problem to make it more interesting for us, okay? So hold tight. I'm gonna do this. That's a minus sign now, okay? So now we've got a minus sign. So this denominator is x minus 3. I bet you anything that that's a typo and that's what they meant to write. Otherwise, this question is not very interesting. So if x minus 3 is equal to 0, then x is equal to positive 3, so that, okay, so there we go. So I'm sorry if you're following along and you're having to erase and scribble out your pen, but this just makes the question much more interesting. Otherwise, because this, if that wasn't the case, then the original question would already be fully simplified. So obviously we don't want that. Okay, so the denominator, I've got x minus 3. And okay, so I'll go back to red here, and these guys will cancel out, and I'm left with that this is equal to x plus 8. So that's simplified. You can't simplify x plus 8 anymore. Okay, so imagine that. Imagine all the luxuries of being a math teacher, right? Oh, I don't like this question. I'll just change it until I do like it. You guys don't get the same privilege that I do. Okay, let's do this one. And this is what we'll end off with. So we are going to create a rational expression that is equivalent to x minus 8, in which x cannot be equal to negative 1. So what they're really meaning here, and I'll just give you a bit of a hint, like when you simplify it, simplified, you're gonna get that. Okay. So that is like after you cancel some common factors among the numerator and the denominator, you're going to be left with x minus 8. Okay? So they want us to create a rational expression such that when you simplify it, you get x minus 8. Okay? So I think that's a great question, actually. So that's your job. You're going to do that. You can do this on... Let's see here. What is it called? Desmos. Yes, thank you. Oh, yeah. I hope that there. Okay. Oh, so there is audio on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, you can like once you've finished your solution, you can head over to Desmos, and you are probably going to need that. Oh, excuse me. You're going to need that for your solution. This might be a little bit challenging to write just by hand. Okay, so yeah, definitely use Desmos. If you need help using Desmos, don't hesitate to ask. So far, it looks like pretty much everyone is filling out the exit slip, which is fantastic. I've been saying this to a few other classes, but I don't think we really need. I don't think I need to say it for this class. But a lot of the times, some students are forgetting to submit the exit slip. And if you forget to submit the exit slip one day, that's fine. Just submit it for the following day. And if need be, you may have to submit 2 exit slips in one day. It really helps me get accurate numbers. I really want, like if one day has numbers that are less than the real number, then the next day they should be higher, right? I would like it to sort of balance out and average out. So yeah, if you can, please do the exit slip. And if you can't do this question, if you're stuck on this problem and you're just hitting your head against the wall, let me know, and you can just submit an exit slip anyways. Just submit it just because, and you can make a note on it. And say, oh, look, I wasn't able to do this problem, in which case that tells me I need to help you, and it also tells me that you were watching the video, so that when I submit these numbers, because I have to submit the number of students who I reach out to every day, when I submit these numbers, then they are accurate. So I'll give you a few minutes, and I'll kind of hang around. If you get stuck, you can ask a question, but we are going to end it here just because we have very low numbers today. Yeah, what's up? Where's the exit slip? Here, I'll link it in the the exit slip is question D. So whatever you get for question D, that's your exit slip. And so this is our exit slip. Yes, yeah. So you can go to our website. Go to the website. And on the website, right at the very homepage, there is a link to the exit slip. And I will put that link in the Discord. There you go. And I'll also put it in YouTube, just in case you're watching on YouTube. Try to make it as easy as possible for everyone. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll just hang out. I'll hang out until, let's say, 3 o'clock. And then at 3 o'clock, I'll kind of see how you guys are doing. This question isn't intended to take too long, but it is open-ended. So there's several solutions that you could get. So I'll let you kind of fiddle around with that, and then I'll see how you're doing in 10 minutes, okay? Let's make it 9 minutes. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. How are we doing over here, guys? We doing all right? Sick. Nice. All right, so just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about with Desmos. Where's Desmos? Here it is. Okay, let's say let's say that, let me get rid of this. Let's say that we would have like an expression like x squared minus 8x plus 3 over 2x minus 1. Okay, there's a few ways that you can type this out on a keyboard. Let me see if I can do this. Or you know what would actually be even better, I think. Here, why don't I actually go on my computer? What better place to show you a computer than my computer? Okay, how do I do that? Okay, go into OBS, and I think scene. There we go. Yeah, please fill out the exit slip either way. And I am gonna sign out now. I know it's a little bit early, but we got about a third of the class here. So yeah, this one here. Can you see it? Oops. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping that there'll be a higher attendance, but it sounds like sometimes there's band trips and stuff, and a majority of the class is gone. I kind of liken it to that. So, anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, still on YouTube. Bye YouTube.